So there are moments of devastation as well, of complete solitude and sense of loss, of non-connectivity. And I think as a person that longs so much for connectivity, but then it is very brief, and then it is intense in its briefness, but it's also very much, I'm an observer of this beautiful emotional roller coaster as well that I might get myself in. I allow it, I allow the tears and the rolling on the floor, and just, it supersedes me, the sadness sometimes. Their sadness are also echoing through my consciousness. Sometimes I feel my sadness also comes from that, that unresolved cycles of their own life experiences. I'm sorry if I get too metaphysical. It's just how I am. I've been a very solitary person as well in my endeavors, because to be able to live this life with conviction, you have to be constantly reaffirming this inner voice. And there's always going to be frowns and gazes. And I beg to differ, or I have this opinion upon how you should be carrying forward, or you should, get some more structure or stability going, and then venture upon this privileged thing that you're doing or whatever. It's been always a lovely tiptoe balancing act to be able to deal with those shoves. And especially when you open up to people, and you start trusting them, and you start taking into consideration their minds and their view upon the world. And it's been always one of the struggles, the biggest struggle has been the moment where they don't see what you see, and they don't feel what you feel, and they can't connect with where you're going, to trust your own inner compass when it comes to those evaluations upon. And but I don't know, somehow I've been also a very flexible person. I guess I am a working class artist as well, so I have never been a person that had issues looking for other jobs in other fields if I just need to pay my bills, or to pay bills of people that need me, and I feel indebted to them to support them. But it's been that I guess I specified it enough, the hardships that now I understand how to improve after having been through it, and how to do it better, and how to balance my need as an academic, as a researcher, but frankly said, also I need to be an entrepreneur, So in the end, I pulled through doing the research that I did. I'm still researching, however, and presenting and completing a production and presenting it. And as soon as you have a product as an artist, you have breathing room. You have breathing room to experiment with how do you share this product? How do you unfold this product, unpack it for it to be accessible to everybody, not only an elite group of people that have access to, have been cultured, or has had the opportunity to leave the island. I also, as an artist, I feel it's a necessity to make it accessible. Right. I remember how we finished the first conversation, first intake. We finished with reevaluate, rebirth, recreate, the repetition, the ritual. The is a very important, I think, essence to my connection as well, to the platform that we are. By uniting these voices, we are creating an alternative, right? A reproposal to how we can understand the importance of artistic practice and the global issues that we are encountering right now. How can artistic practice actually help, in brainstorming about how we go about all of these different crises and issues that we're dealing with now globally. So I think that definitely is a strong revert to I like the re. But revert to offers that possibility to have these conversations as well. Experiment, like I think young creatives, it's gonna be very brief. The period where you're young, you're gonna get old. It's gonna get old very, very fast. There's a rejoicement in being a young creative. I remember, I will always remember before I enter the academia. So there's a pre-academia phase, all about sensation, imagination, and vision, and materiality, and experimentation with materiality. So there's that young creative self that I always it's just beautiful. It's a child state now, and it's where you're doing it because there's an intense calling to be practicing, to be exploring, to be experimenting, to be turning things upside down, and it's never let go of that fully, and always be critical about when they tell you that bullshit.